Welcome back to the channel, guys. Donnie D back at you. So today I'm going to have another video discussing lead sales, wins and losses like that. So if you like this kind of content, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And please let me know down in the comment section below if you like this content. The last one I released was about a month or so ago. Only got about 100 views, but still something. But just let me know if you like this, because I like sharing real world data from a contractor that actually does things correctly and actually tracks it, with about 90% of guys that don't, and they really don't know how they're doing with their business for 20 years. But anyway, I'm going to go through my data here and I'm going to discuss it with you, go over with you any details that come to mind. So I'm just pulling up my CRM right now. I'm going to go to my January leads. Okay, I'm going to go through every single one of them. So as far as January leads, I had 15 leads in January. Okay, and I sold 2 of them, which is actually pretty good compared to if I go to last year's data. Last year I had in January I had 12 leads and had 0 work and pretty much no sales in January. As far as when I sold the jobs, I don't know the exact data from last year, but I keep track of how many sales I had throughout the year. But for January, the leads I had were 12. And so far, all right, let me go through each lead. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I got. So I got 15 total leads. I'm gonna go through each one and tell you what happened. So here's one of them. They found me on Google. This came in January 22nd. They wanted to do a, let's see, they wanted to do a tub redo, and I spoke with the lady over the phone. She's a retired, well, actually designer that's closing up shop, and she's going back to school for nursing. She wanted to redo the tub, and she found me online, really like what I'm about and whatnot, but it still wasn't enough to actually help her in her project. So she said she was going to get back to me, and the following day, which she never did. I mean, this is reality. Most people are going to ghost you. That's from my experience. If they don't and they say they're going to think about it, some of them do, but it's a very small percentage. So this was a loss. I reached out to her about a week later. Anyone who calls me, if they don't let me know, I usually let them know that either they could tell me no right there and then, or I could put them on the list to follow up with them. And again, most of the times they just ghost me, or they tell me no eventually at some point. So that's what happened with this lady. She told me no. Another one came in as a referral, and this was a very large shower with heated floor and this and that. And another one gave them a ballpark, and they pretty much didn't say no, but they didn't say yes, and they've been ghosting me ever since. And this came in the beginning of July. I'm sorry, beginning of January, but that's pretty much a ghost. I'm going to probably say it's a no, but I'm going to follow up every so often until they actually tell me no. Here's another one that came in. This was in early January. I don't know what happened with this lead, but pretty much not sure. I have to follow up with this person here. Then we have another lead here. I'm just going to say the first name, so that way we kind of have a track of it. This was Diane. This came in only a few days ago, but she told me no. It was it was not exactly what I do. It was like an insurance project. I don't usually take those on, so I just told her I can't help her on that one. And that came from Google as well. Pretty much all these were from Google so far, except for that one referral. Here's another one from Google. This was like a commercial project. They had some issues with the tile. They reach out to me, and you know, they don't have any more of the tiles. They won't have to do the whole floor, and haven't heard from them since. They say they're going to get multiple bids. Usually when I hear that, it's technically, you know, someone that's going to look for the lowest bid, or possibly going to be that case. That came in from Google as well. That was Dylan. Then we get another lead. This was kind of like a referral, I'll put it that way. Came off of Facebook. But it was like a commercial project. I'm still in the process of screening this one. It's a far project for me. It's like 50 miles away, so I'm trying to get as much info as I can before I kind of go out there to see it. But left a voicemail with this fellow yesterday and haven't heard back from him yesterday. That was Ed. Then we got Mark. He reached out to me. I did sell this project. This is one of the sales I got, and he has a new home that was built only a few years ago. And all the grout in every changes of plane, which you're not supposed to put grout in the changes of plane, is cracking. So I'm actually going to go do this project very soon. And I'm going to replace all the grout and all the changes of plane with a color matching 100% silicone. So that was Mark. That was a sale, and that came in from Google. Here is another one. I actually just screened this one recently. His name is Mike. Came in from Google. He has a powder room he wants to remodel. I gave him kind of an idea over the phone. They need to get some more funds together, so they're going to let me know. So I'm going to check in with them in a month. But as far as, you know, my hopes are that one, I'm not going to really put any weight on that. I'm just going to follow up with that person and see what happens at that point. Next one here. Milan. This is a designer. I found her online. I kind of sent her some info. She's going to refer me, so I don't know what's going to happen with that one, but that kind of came off of Facebook somewhat. Then we got another lead here. Can't pronounce this person's number, but another one from Google. Not sure what's going on with this one, so I'm going to follow up with that in mid-February or so. Then we have Robert. This was a project that I sold like towards the end of last year in 23. It was a repair project. This was ridiculous. Another low bidding contractor they hired years ago. They butted all the tiles. Everything's completely wrong. They went over linoleum. I could go on for days, but they basically tiled in the dishwasher, if you can believe that. So I came there, they were complaining that they couldn't open a dishwasher. Well, of course. So came in there, pulled out the dishwasher, and I was able to have enough room to put the tile. They had some tile left over. Completed the tile under the dishwasher, put everything back in place, and they were good to go. So that was another completed project, but that was kind of like a sale from last year, you can say. Then we have Steven. This was another Google lead. He has some flooring issue. I told him I can't help him. It's with some kind of glue down flooring that I don't do. And he had problems with the contractor. Then he had someone else and this and that. And it's not what I could do. So I told him I couldn't help him. That was from Google. Then we have a lead that kind of came as a referral from a tile store. It was a repair project that I recently did, so that was my second sale of the month, and that was just from the tile store. So that was that one. So you could kind of say it's like a referral lead. Then we have another lead here, call him Tim. He reached out to me from Google. I did phone screen him. I'm not sure where this lead has gone, so I have to follow up with that one and check in and kind of see what's going on with that. So I'm looking at my CRM. I don't have much data on this one besides where it came from and whatnot. I did screen them, but maybe I screened them when I wasn't in front of my computer. Sometimes it happens. I'll screen a client. I'm not able to put the data in the CRM at that point, and sometimes I just forget. Here's another project. Call this person Tone. They reach out to me. They had a shower done recently, and they have some marble on the shower floor. It was discoloring and so on, and they wanted to redo it. So I kind of gave them an idea to redo it or just put tile over that, which I don't recommend, but they wanted that option. And come to find out, I follow up with them because they ghosted me for like a week or two, and they're gonna just take off the sealer that they found out that the builder used and reseal it. So I was able to actually, assist them with that somewhat. So that was another project, but I marked it off as a lost lead, but that's from Google as well. So that was all the leads in the month of January. Again, a total of 15 leads and 11 were from Google, and I did make 2 sales, but the sales were just small projects. So still slow here in New Jersey. Looking for that next big sale to help the business keep trucking. The reality is things have just been difficult, but I'm gonna keep at it. So I'm not giving up. Been in business now almost 10 years. More and more Google reviews and more content like this. So anyway, let me guys know if you enjoyed this video. Put in the comments section below your thoughts, whatever it is, and maybe how you do it when leads come in. But anyway, this is Donnie with Donnie D's Tile Remodeling. I hope you like this video, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good one.